Tonight is the first night that our training moves to turf. And we will be teaching them our entrance, our traditional entrance that we do at all the football games.
Y'all, all we're gonna do today is a new exercise that some of y'all haven't opportunity at all to do yet, which is entering the field at Texas Stadium. And it precedes all of our 3 to 4 minute routines. So by the time you enter from our dressing room to the 50-yard line, you're already out of breath.
Just awesome to dance on the field. At the same time, it was hard because we've never danced without a mirror before.
Go down, good, 5, Kristen, don't get there so fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, slow down, Candy, 8, 1, 2, 3. Natalie, you're stiff, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, toes, Yoshiko, walk.
Because she looks really awkward on this. She's definitely not grasping this. I don't know if it's because she doesn't understand it, but you're right, 37 other people do.
Working on our rehearsal field was really an eye-opener for all of the rookies. It's the first time that they've had such a big dance stage, and it's a little overwhelming. They don't have a mirror, and they didn't have the veterans to stand behind and watch, and I think it really worked some of them over to where they totally lost it.
Tonight we will be in our indoor field, and this is their last chance to make an impression.
We could cut 1 or we could cut 6. We really don't have to have a set number.
Tonight we will have to kind of be maybe heartbreaking to some and dream-making to others. Make it the strongest presentation of your life.
I'm going to try to show how confident I am and how much passion I'm willing to put forth to be on this squad.
5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1.
When you first start performing on the field, the training camp candidates sometimes can freak out because you feel like you're all alone on that huge field.
3, 4, okay, stop. Jordan, catch them, make sure you know the sequence. 5, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, oh, Caitlin. Caitlin. Stay in line. And a 5, 6, 7, line. 5. Okay, stop. Alyssa, you were slow getting there. You weren't pacing yourself. And then to catch up, you go up on your heel. So you're real clunky instead of being on your toes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, everybody come back.
Look, could you sit here?
Okay, group 1, with your palms.
I'm very nervous because I know how much hinges on tonight. I feel like I haven't earned my spot on the squad yet.
Finish your movements, Alyssa.
She's not on the beat.
Oh, come on, slow down, Sigrid.
Joanna
lost.
Melissa still looks goofy a little. And Jordan is, how do I describe her? She skips through her dances because she's happy.
Jordan Chanley is going to be a tough one. If she doesn't look like she's performing like a cheerleader, tonight is going to have to be her last night.
1 long line. Everyone fly. Okay, here we go. Come on, Joanna, get him up.
Her kicks are bad.
Our new stadium is not ready yet. There's never been a season like this where we can't put our toes on our turf. So our neighbors and friends at Coppell are allowing us to use their indoor field.
5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2.
Tonight is going to be the first night that the girls are going to be on a turf. It feels different on your feet, and it's harder to get your foot adjustment, and there's not going to be a mirror. That's going to be their biggest obstacle tonight.
Jackie, how long do you do the DCC walk. 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, line, keep it up. 6, quit skipping. Stop. Jackie, you passed the line. Wait, you never even looked over your left shoulder. Look at me. On 8, you were here. That's not toeing the line. Let me see you do it by yourself. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at your toe. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, line. You passed it up. Brittany, go take her in the corner and teach her what she's doing and help her out.
My mind feels like it's all over the place. I was nervous going into it. I'm really going to try to shake it off and not let my nerves get the best of me for the rest of the rehearsal.
I am definitely looking forward to this night being over and it being a different ending than it was last year. Any step forward from the moment that I was cut last year, you know, is something new to me.
Slow it down. Wrong arm, Sunny.
One girl messes up and stands out bad. That can happen, and I do understand that, but if they can't pick it up and then the next time we do it, fix it, then maybe they're not right for this squad.
Watch Joanna, Judy. She's just kind of out there on her own. Now see, Jackie is much stronger at this stuff. If someone looks really lost or really small or boring, that's not good.
Okay, so get in your kick line, put your palms on the ground, and
Y'all make noise with your foot closures.
My injury right now is okay. It's not flaring up a lot, but I know what I need to do.
you ready? 6, 7, 8. Push, Joanna.
Point, Jackie, point.
All the way to the corner.
Now even the rolling stones sang a wild horse.
Keep your head up. And
We can make music, you and me,
Where's your
if we
voice
just
then?
join forces. My guitar never
You're running out of gas.
still the same old song.
Mia, get him up.
I ain't going
One.
country. I'm just going home.
Push, Joanna.
Now
I just think to myself, I have to push it, go big or go home.
Okay, y'all, from this point forward, you need to get real friendly with the turf. It's gonna feel different. It's going to affect your performance, so you're gonna have to kind of overcome that. This is the only night we have to see y'all for the first time on a field, and it is gonna make impressions upon us. So we're gonna do some of your routines, and then we're gonna end with kick line. Everybody ready? Yes. Okay, let's do it.
Summer ain't nothing hotter than 3 months of nothing but women and water in a big pontoon. Fill up a cooler. Here come the girls, cute and getting cuter. Jump up in my Jeep, drive out to the lake. Day after every loving day after day. Here comes summer.
Something's weird about Caitlin Johnson.
It's weird. Kaylin Johnson, we're talking about you. Your style is coming across kind of choppy.
The very last step before your pose, you never hit what's before the down to roll up. Do that for me with Brittany as Trisha's counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, where's 8? That's what I'm not seeing.
Caitlin Johnson is starting to fall apart tonight. I want her to do well,
Straighten your leg.
but I just don't know if she has it. She's struggling now, and I'm afraid she'll struggle during the games.
Paula, sometimes you turn your feet out when they shouldn't be. Brooke, do like when you go to a knee. Yes, and you'll have that right leg. Now turn your foot out. That's what you were doing earlier. Your knees turned out.
I see Paula slowly and slowly becoming defeated because she's letting every mistake get to her, and it makes her do worse and worse. And sometimes that can make or break a girl.
Tonight was by far the worst night of my life in training camp.
Okay, here we go. Put your palms down, and you're ready to kick. on the team and you're on the end of a line,
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
got to be so pulled up and pretty.
Yes,
And you're
ma'am.
doing it so big that it's jerking your whole body.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're so much shorter than everyone else. I can't switch you with anyone.
Yes, ma'am.
I do have a lot of pressure on me because unfortunately I am the shortest girl on the team, so that spot has to work for me.
You're going to start with the DCC march, which you do entering the field when you do your quarter changes.
It is a difficult entrance to learn on the spot, and the training camp candidates are going to be surprised when they find out it's not as easy as they thought.
Okay, ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. A 1, 2, 3, line. 5 and 7 and hit. 1, 2, think ahead. 2, what are y'all doing? On your toes. 8, you're on the wrong foot, Colleen. 2, 3, 4. Every step is on your toes. 1, 2, catch up, Marie. 5, 7, 8. 1, chasse.
All eyes are on them, and they have to make the right moves. They have to hit the right yard lines. They have to be in unison. One girl messing up our entrance could totally blow what we've worked so hard for this summer.
Stephanie, you have to guide. She hasn't hit one line.
One would think that it would be really easy to walk across the field, but with the yard lines, it makes it a little bit more difficult because you have to keep hitting your mark.
Callie, don't skip and don't pass up the yard line.
Callie's smile is big enough for this stadium. Her legs can reach the yard lines. She still has this uncomfortable and awkward look in the way she moves.
3, 4, Stephanie and Alex, think. 8, 1, on your toes, Alex. 5 and 7, line. 1, 3, 4.
Alex is having a hard time learning our entrance. It's not coming easy to her, and she just doesn't look comfortable.
8, y'all, who are you guiding with? Colleen and Alex. Look at the rest of the line. Did y'all see how you were way ahead of them?
Stephanie's lost. Carissa's freaking lost.
Carissa really looks like a mess, and tonight is really showing that this is way out of her element and out of her comfort zone.
You have to be on your toes. I can't look at Hillbilly Hoedown anymore.
Tomorrow, but I've already, I hate to say it, I don't want to give up on her, but Carissa scares me death. Me too. And Marie, I don't know where she's not even the right step.
The training camp candidates are scaring me on the entrance. They're overshooting their lines. Some are timid, some are lost, and we now do not have time to be nice about it.
Okay, ladies, take a quick water break, but stretch because we're going to do the kick line.
They base who's going home off of who did that entrance properly. They can easily send me out the door right now.
5, 6, 7, 8. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. The ball of your foot, your left foot, should be in the middle of that line. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, line. 5, 6, don't skip, Jenna. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What are you doing, Danielle?
Mistakes are very obvious, even in a stadium this big. It's all about formations, and when your entire team is so in sync with each other and you make one mistake, you are that much more noticeable.
Okay, so go back and let's try it a little faster. On the entrance today, I feel like a lot of the training camp candidates are kind of crashing. Loosen up! They've been doing really well in the studio, and the choreography and the dance routines are easier for them. This is a little more challenging, and I think they're in their mind psyching themselves out. Think, Chelsea, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, slow down. Chelsea is kind of a hot mess on the field. It's just not pretty to watch her right now. It's so distracting how clunky you are, and I hate to keep using that word because I don't know what word to help you come out of that.
It's definitely nerve-wracking to have all this attention on me. I've tried to manage to fly under the radar, but something like this, you really can't prepare for it. Hopefully they'll give me a chance, and I'll be here for the final squad to be announced.
5 and 6 and 7 and 8. In front of your body, Colin. Colin is not very natural on the entrance tonight. She doesn't hold her posture very nicely. It's not real pretty to watch Colin yet. Colin, you do look like a nervous wreck tonight, and we just want to shake it out of you. You way passed up your line. I don't even know how you're doing it.
I'm definitely in my head a lot more than I usually am. I think I'm just freaked out down to the wire, and so I'm a little nervous tonight, yes.
5, 6, don't skip. 1, 2, 3, Emily. What's your first 8 count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't get that. You were there on 3. She's smart. She psychs herself out.
I know. Emily's nervous and anxious. She's having sequence problems. Emily concerns me.
The first thing we're going to do tonight is teach the girls the entrance onto the football field.
Arms go down. 1, 2, 3, all the way up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. When you're doing it big, you want to make sure that you go ahead and put a shoulder into it.
It's going to be a bit of a challenge for some of us. We're going to have to really adjust to what we normally do, which is in the studio.
You're not going to be real square like that. You don't want to be like a soldier.
The entrance is very difficult because the girls have to remember a lot of choreography.
Chassés 1 and 2, 3 and 4.
They're moving at a very fast pace and they're covering a lot of space.
5, 6, 7, 8. Down 1, 2, 3, line. Make sure the ball of your foot is right in the middle of the yard line.
Get on your dancing shoe
1 and 2, open your arms up.
and dance like nobody's watching. Cause you got the
You
music
didn't hit the line, Caitlin. 5, 6, don't skip.
on your feet and shake it.
Okay, let's go back and review that.
Yes, ma'am. Caitlin, it's like somebody stuck a corn cob up your butt.
Oh, no.
You're coming out like this.
On all of it, you're just kind of overshooting it a little bit.
It's very nerve-wracking because this is our first time out on the field. You want to show them that you can do it and that you're meant to be here, but there's 100 things going on in your brain.
See, Caitlin concerns me.
I have fought for her the whole time because I thought she had a good look, but
I think she's been immature since day one.
1, 2, 3, line. 5, 6, 7, line. Okay, stop. Ashley, you look real stiff and waddly.
Ashley Page looks uncomfortable when she's doing our entrance, and her body just doesn't move like our veteran cheerleaders do.
Is it too stiff in the shoulders, or?
Yeah, I mean, I think you could just loosen up.
I'm trying to come across composed, like I have it together, but inside I'm a nervous wreck. I feel so sick to my stomach, I think, just with so many nerves.
Next line. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Slow down. 6, 7, and 8. Wrong arm. Janelle.
Janelle's lost.
Learning the sequence is actually quite challenging for me.
Did y'all not do any of this kind of movement across the field today? How did y'all dance? How did you get out there?
Running, cheering on.
The training camp candidates on this first night are falling apart.
1, 2, 3, 4. All your chassés, Morgan, on your toes. Don't ever step off on the hill.
Morgan is someone that I have a red sticker on. She concerns me.
Left chassé. Okay, we're ready.
Caitlin's big and clunky.
No, I can't pretend tomorrow.
Ashley's making lots of mistakes.
Morgan, this is your stopping point. See the 40? Okay, but you've overshot the line every time.
At this point in training camp, any little mistake can get somebody cut.
She scares me out there. Do we need a weak link, or do we cut our losses now and move forward at a quicker pace?
Tonight is crucial. I don't want to threaten the girls, but it's time for us to set this team so that we can go on and get ready for that game.
Hello. Tonight's a very important night. This is our stage. So you've got to dance big, you've got to dance bold, and you have to dance to the upper bowl. When you were here at auditions, we had hundreds.
And now we have 39 still in training camp.
We're gonna pick 36 people that can wear our uniform and look like Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, whether they're called a veteran or a rookie. We might have fewer than 36. That's really kind of up to you guys.
I am terrified. I want this so badly.
It is extremely scary. One simple mistake can cost you your spot tonight.
We want to start in the end zone with across the field.
5, 6, 7, 7, 8. Presence, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 on your toes. 5 and 6, 7 and line. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5. Slow down. 7. Vivian, your feet are wrong.
Ooh, you got called out.
1, 2, 3. 4,
Don't get called out again. Don't get called out again.
Line. 1, 2, 3. Vivian, it's not one, it's a team.
Oh, crap.
You're there. 6, 7, 8. Every 5 counts, the ball of your foot actually needs to be in the middle of that big line. And we get real picky about this because when you're up high, one person really stands out when they're not perfect. So let's just try that. 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, line. 5, slow down, don't skip. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, and line. Breland, think. 3, line, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Breland, when you make a mistake, you let everybody know it and you go.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to fake everyone out and make us think that you're the only one doing it right.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm definitely nervous, so I kind of have to fake it until I make it.
It's bad, huh?
Tonight, all of the training camp candidates are struggling a little bit. There's so many times when we throw things at them at the last minute, and we need them to be quick learners, fast on their feet, and able to adapt.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. And chasse. 1, 3, 4. Above your head. 7, 8.
You can't hide from mistakes on the field. I was kind of like too fast, too slow, not with the line. And I'm like super scared. I really don't want to go home tonight. I hope this to be my home.
Okay, here we go. First line only. 1, 2, 3, line. 5, 6, 7, line. Breland, don't bend your arms so much.
Breland, the word I have for you tonight is flimsy. Flimsy. Look like you're making excuses. I'm sorry. Be bold.
Yes, ma'am.
1, 3, 5, think. Okay, Vivian, you're not on the beat. And for someone with short legs, you're passing up your line almost every time. So calm your little self down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 on your toes, Alexandra.
Alexandra,
You're not good with learning on the fly and being able to do it right then, but you have to be. Okay, next line. 1, 2, 3. Okay, stop. Chandler, I don't know what you're doing. Go back. She's like a robot.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Chandler kind of looks like a chicken going across the field. I'm not comfortable watching her, and that's not good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're getting there too early, Ashley. Ashley, a little choppy. Chandler, get somebody to work with you. Make it look a little more fluid, sexier. Okay, y'all get water, and then we will do it again as a group so you feel the style more. First group. Alexander, where should you be looking right now? Okay, get into your split and let's just do your arm on 1. You're hooked up? She can't get in her split. Y'all, every one of y'all should be able to sit in the splits. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
Our game is right around the corner, and we need them to perform as if they were dancing for 100,000 fans.
Okay, we're ready from the top. 1 and 2, 3 and 4.
Does Courtney make you nervous?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, Kaylee's overshooting the line by a foot.
okay, you can stop.
Kaylee, you're overshooting the yard lines because you're not guiding.
You're like a foot off.
We're ready.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Kendall is hitting her lines.
That's a pleasant surprise, Judy.
Okay, you can stop.
Kendall, you are a pleasant surprise.
Yes, I got a compliment. I was thinking, okay, let's go. Let's put me on the team then. Let's go. I can do it, I promise.
Okay, what we're gonna do now is see the dance.
I would say Courtney is better on this than across the field. Taylor is almost out of control.
Clock is ticking for Taylor. We still have kicks to look at tonight, but we'll see how she looks on that.
Selena's gonna drive me crazy rushing. Simone's a noodle, she really is.
Okay, y'all come here. Come in, sit.
Selena, you've got to slow down. It's gonna drive me crazy.
Simone, real noodly, really a mess. You've got to start finding some power and being exact.
For the first time on the field, it's definitely intimidating a little bit. Your brain's constantly working, like, where's this arm go? What's coming next? Where's your feet? Where's your hips? Where's your shoulders? Where's your head? It's very intense.
Taylor, don't let yourself go out of control. Sometimes you add so much that it changes the step a little bit.
I'd rather tone it down a little bit than have to pump up the power and project to this stadium. So that's something I can work on really hard.
Let's take a quick but a good 5 or 10 minutes to get a good stretch so we can watch the kick line.
Taylor, so far in training camp, has been one of the best performers. But if she doesn't improve in the kick line tonight, she's dangerously close to being cut.
You're gonna start out with what we call the DCC walk, which is just your right arm going down, 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 up, and up to go, down.
We start with coming out of the tunnel, and you have to step out on that field with purpose.
Absolutely.
Not
it's like
coming
stepping out on the stage.
Yeah.
You have to command the audience. I am here. I am present. I am woman.
Hear me roar.
Hear me. Get in line, darling. You know?
The entrance is actually pretty difficult.
If one person is out of line, it just stands out.
When you're moving across the field, the ball of your foot has to hit. Dancing in a line with peripheral vision only, being spatially aware, and moving at the same time is kind of a lot to concentrate on when you're still just trying to look effortless. So you'll see if you just want to watch a line, if the ball of their foot hits it, they're doing it right.
First, going across the field, you had to learn the arms, and you have to know for every 4 counts, you go 5 yards. A little tricky, but doable.
See how fast Emily is? Yeah. Look how she wants to be out there. She looks like she wants to be out there.
Judy, you want to see Jessica kind of chasing it?
Yes. She's better. Here. Kelsey, hit your in pose. Okay, you were way too crossed over the last time, but that's better. Yeah, don't be crossed over.
Kelsey, you're not as strong as you need to be out here. This is a very visible camera corner. If you were a piece of bacon, you're not crisp. You're like chewy, and you need to be crisp.
I got called chewy bacon. It made me really hungry when she said that.
You've got greasy.
So greasy, chewy bacon is not good. Crisp bacon is. I kind of like mine like in between. But I need to be crisp bacon out here.
Bacon?
Every line, eyeball it, make sure you're hitting that 4 and 8 with your left foot.
Got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. It's a lot, I know. It's a lot.
It is challenging because it's not a skip, but it's not too grounded. So you just have to find the perfect balance.
5, 6, 7, 1. Up,
That was a lot better, yeah.
This last year is when Brennan started being more rigid than she was entertaining. I hope she feels more comfortable this year.
This is like, to me, a make or break night. I've been working so hard, practicing in my backyard for the past year, and so this year I feel so much more comfortable and just confident.
Okay, wrap it up and let's try it with music.
Kira's off count.
Slow down. Ooh, y'all. Brennan's the only one that's correct. Pat, you're letting us psych you out.
I know. I don't know what's going on.
Stop. Yeah, shake it off or something. So let's try it again.
It is crucial to master this. I just want to make sure I don't have to think about it. I can just do it in my sleep.
That's sharper a little bit.
We now kind of have to multitask tonight and get our veterans ready for their performance for Canton.
For Jerry Jones' induction into the Hall of Fame.
A lot of eyes will be on Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys and the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders. So we want to be perfect.
Now let's go to Ricky's.
Ooh, she's rolling forward too.
Who? Lauren?
I like what I'm seeing out of Alexandria tonight. She's not flawless, but she has potential.
Christina looks tired.
There's something that's alarming that she's so out of breath.
What do you think about Taryn here?
Her kicks look low.
Okay, y'all stand up. The boots are making your kicks look lower to me and not as pointed.
Terrell, your face was showing effort in those kicks. Kind of like you're breathing through your mouth. I know it's hard to smile and kick, but that's what you got to do.
It's really important at this point in the game to never make a mistake because you want to show Kelli and Judy that you're game day ready. And if you're making mistakes, they're not going to feel confident putting you on the field.
Okay, we're going to give you some lines to rehearse in.
Tonight, the girls will be learning the entrance to our signature dance.
Gina, Tasha, Tess, Jessica, Lexi.
I don't think these girls have ever traveled on a football field the way we're asking them to and with such precision. It could be a deal breaker.
Kashara, will you please stand on the zero so they see where it is?
Kashara's injured. She's in a sling. They took an x-ray and she did do some damage to her elbow and now she may be out for a while.
DCC walk is first. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're on your hip. Down to go up and up to go down. Chassés. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Questions?
There's just so many things to think about for this one little entrance.
That's not the tricky part. The tricky part is actually feeling the 5 yards per 4 counts. Travel. 1, 2, 3, stop.
I didn't realize how specific your foot had to be on the yard line.
You're 5 yards away from where you were. Continuing on. Up, stop. Ball of your foot is on the middle of the line, so step into that yard line.
I've never danced on a football field before. I didn't get to learn the entrance last year, so this is my very first time, so it's very different.
Up, chassé, up, chassé.
Seems like if I focus on the arms, I mess up my yard line and vice versa.
Line, 5, don't pass it up.
I'm a stickler for lines. Our audience is above us. If there is a mistake, it's extremely visible.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, you have to be there.
You have 5 yards, 4 steps, and that doesn't make sense to me. So I'm just really trying to make sure my left foot is on the yard line.
Okay, y'all, let's go 1 line at a time.
Woo! Okay, here we go, chaos.
It's actually kind of amazing how some girls pick it up easily, and then there's some that immediately start hopping, skipping, tripping, not understanding yard lines.
Bridget Guy!
She's got it pretty cramped.
Yeah,
She's just overshooting.
Oh, this sequence.
If they can't do the entrance, then it absolutely will affect their future as a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
Concentrate on keeping your line straight. Okay, rookie candidates, we're gonna go up in the stands so you can watch the veterans do it once and figure out your mistakes, and then we'll watch it one line at a time for the rookie candidates after that. Okay.
When you're sitting in the stands and you're watching the whole team out there, one wrong step and it really stands out.
Watch the confidence of the movement going across. Watch them hitting the balls on the line.
You want no hesitation about where you're going.
Watching the veterans from the stands was so amazing. Just easy, effortless, like they were just having a great time out there.
I think the biggest thing I noticed with the veterans is just their confidence and comfort out here on the turf. You know, that's the point I hope to be at in a year.
Kaylin always has a good twist.
Veterans, want a cup watch?
Yeah. This is not my first time on the football field, but this is my first time traveling across. Usually I'm just on the sidelines doing my dances, so I want to go out there and just, do my best.
Daphne's rushing. Erin is still jumping ahead.
She's struggling. Erin, mistakes, stopping and starting. Okay, next line.
See, I like Sienna's style.
Yeah, she has a good curve in her body. Ashley's just not getting the arms.
Yeah, this is not her thing yet at all. Oh, God. This could be her deal breaker. I don't want it to be, but it could be.
Tonight was just about staying on the lines, on that mark, and on time with the sequence. That's just kind of what I need to get used to. That's just something I need to adapt to, definitely.
We've had some really good rookie candidates that have been cut because the field just isn't second nature to them and they cannot get this movement down. This will kind of open our eyes to maybe who's struggling. Okay, so you have an 8 count of just the DCC walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, down to go, up and up to go, down, chassés behind your back, 3 and 4.
Learning the entrance, it's a little difficult.
Wrap and up.
You're trying to remember to chassé when your arms are here, but they might be here. So there were a lot of wheels turning in my brain.
And a 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Okay, some of you are trying so hard to do that jump that y'all look like tarantulas.
Madeline, that's exactly what I saw in you.
Now's the tricky part. Every 4 counts, you move 5 yards. Walk 1, 2, 3 to the line.
I'm so picky at this point, but your ball of your foot is what should connect with the white yard line on the count of 4. And very purposeful and very visible if these lines matter.
Keep going, 6, 7, line.
Tonight could be a deal breaker for someone maybe that hasn't even stood out.
1, 2, 3, line.
Because the entrance is so important and it is different from anything that they've done so far in training camp.
You're doing the wrong step, Kat.
Walking and doing the steps is a little bit more difficult.
Up, chassé, up, chassé.
You have to walk, sashay, walk, sashay. It can trip you up a little bit if you're not thinking about it.
Line, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and hold 8.
We're gonna have the ladies do the entrance line by line so we can really see if they are absorbing the information.
For the field entrance, now all of a sudden we've got depth, hash marks, yard lines, all of these places to be, and it just moves so quickly. I think that's the hardest part about it. I think Kat definitely has an appeal on the field, that's for sure.
Madeline, make sure that you lean back. It feels weird when you think about it, but if not, you start leading over with your head. We're ready again.
Meredith, just a little behind on the beat. Stay on top of the music. Stay on top of the beat. Okay, we're ready for the next line.
Lily's face looks frozen in that same expression. Ooh, Taylor's. Wah.
Taylor, I know what I did. You do. And you're not going to do that again.
Holy Cowboys! It's so cool! Like we made it. I have never performed in a stadium this big. I'm so excited. It's gonna be weird, but I'm really, really excited.
I love Marissa. Annabelle, oh gosh, she's making mistakes, isn't she?
Annabelle, yeah.
Laura Rose is already having her own party.
Laura, the elbow, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 moves. That's it. Lily, don't count with your mouth. It really shows up. Annabelle, you have to know this on your own. It feels different when you're on the field because it's like you don't have anyone to watch. So you need to be able to do it by yourself so you are confident on the field.
I do have pressure on me because they wanted to see how I did in the stadium, and I did mess up a couple times, but hopefully my showmanship came out and hopefully they can see that I performed.
Okay, next group.
I don't like Kelli's style.
Meredith doesn't know this very well.
Kat's the worst one in the group. Do you see where she's kind of behind the routine as opposed to on top of it? It's weird. This is not Hannah's vibe.
Kelli, you did have some timing issues. That time you were a little late. Meredith, make sure you know this. Kat, you need to know this so you can perform it bigger.
Kat and Meredith were our last two that made the team last year. So they have more to prove this year to show that they're well past almost making it. And right now, they're still in that almost category.
I'm still getting tested on my memory, but I'm here to show Kelli and Judy that I am stronger this year, and I hope that they see that.
Okay, are we spread all the way back like you should be?
Tonight's very pivotal. It will help us see which candidates can reach in their performance to the fan that's in the top row of the stadium. And it could swallow some girls up, but it might show us that other girls have that it factor on the field.
And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, 2, 3, up, 6, 7, 8. Behind your back, 3 and 4, wrap and open.
The field entrance was something that I had been anticipating. I had gone over some of the arms, but it's so different doing it at a fast pace and keeping in line with everyone. It's just a lot to think about at the same time.
Okay, we're gonna take it traveling across the field. You travel 5 yards
Every 4 counts. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 5 yards. 5, 6, 7, 5 yards.
The entrance does take a lot of energy, and it's hard to concentrate on your arms, your feet, whether you're making 5 yards. It's not easy at all.
5 and 6, 7 and 8. Okay, not bad.
Armani, you're understepping it. Do a couple, start like on the 40. 1, 2, 3, run, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, line, 5 and 6, 7 and line. Yes, that's what it's gotta be. On yours, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, you were coming in about right here.
Okay.
Learning the entrance for the first time, a little bit of a culture shock to my legs. I'm used to dancing on a football field from college, but not striding across a football field.
We do have cuts to make, and it is nerve-wracking to think about, but I'm really just trying to not put too much pressure on myself.
It was just all about the learning and getting the muscle memory of it.
Okay, we are ready. Sheridan's rushing.
Okay, Sheridan, you're rushing really bad. Raise your hand if you made a mistake. Y'all really think about hitting those yard lines, but you have to stay in straight lines as you're doing it.
We're looking at style, but our line radars kick in, and we're starting to see crooked lines. Some of them, this is just truly foreign turf, and they don't know how to move at this pace and stay in line.
Okay, we're ready. Armani looks like she's in a race. Ooh, Annabelle.
Annabelle, lots of mistakes.
I tried my best. I had a few mess-ups, but I think I had some oomph to me, so hopefully they see that, and hopefully I won't get a knock on my door tonight.
Well, how do you feel? Really? Tonight's rehearsal is the best indicator of how the fans will see you as an audience. So tonight is very important. We will get much more demanding on lines and line awareness than what you did tonight. A real football game is 3 hours of that. Judy and I will have a round table with our judges, and now you've seen the stage. Good night.